Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Metroid Prime 2, where we continue our journey in the Dark Aegon Wastes, right where we left off on, man, time is a flat circle. Sunday, yes. You didn't have to tell me that was your mom for me to know that that was your mom, Kid Nitro. Oh, Sess is here too. It's a party. Man.
I'm him. I've been him. I will continue to be him.
I have a thought. I have a couple thoughts here before I start moving. So, my thought before I start moving here, first of all, welcome Sess as well. My thought is, the Metroid Prime, you know, intro, like, jingle, instead of da-na-na-na, like, the game really takes on a different feel when it's just the pizza time music instead. Yeah, no, Kid Nitro, I knew that was your mom well before you told me that was your mom. And you know what? I deserve it. I have sent a fair amount of clown emojis in recent memory, and, you know, Silk Song comes out tomorrow, and Metroid Prime 4 still doesn't have a release date, so now I am the clown. I am now the clown, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first. I am the clown. How are we doing on this fine Tuesday, Sess? Tuesday? Fuck. Wednesday. How are we doing on this Wednesday, Sess? I'm used to streaming on Tuesdays. Leave me alone. It be Whooper Wednesday, lads. I think I just have to... yeah. We're pretty linear right now until we get the space jump boots. Obviously still in the early stages of this game, where we're still taking pretty heavy damage from the dark aether atmosphere, to the point where we really can't consider going that way at all. So, we must go this way. This game is more linear than it leads you on to believe. Look at that guy. That is a warrior Ing, the soldiers of the Ing Horde. Shape-shifting wall crawler, dangerous combatant in melee and at range, dislikes bright light. Same. Except I'm not a dangerous combatant in any sense at all. Probably doesn't like missiles either, huh? Where the hell are you going, buddy? Come on. There you go. Oh no, we've moved on from the ominous they to the ominous she. She took the kids. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, she took the kids. Alright, so obviously we just go this way. This is a fun little creature in this game that somehow exists in this extremely dark world. This is a light bringer. It's just a light generating forager that just, you know, has the same effect as one of these doohickeys. Which of course is a Luminoth light crystal. Yes, the old one-way passage. Replenish a little bit here, speed things up. Alley-oop. I don't have the spider ball yet. That's gonna be my biggest challenge. Like, I would love to 100% this game and Metroid Prime 3. Like, we're gonna get 80% for either of them in our sleep. But, I do not know this game like I know Metroid Prime 1, nor do I know 3 like I know Metroid Prime 1, so I wouldn't bet on it, but I'm sure as hell gonna try. Oh, we got the Jump Guardian already, that's right. See, like, I didn't remember that this is the Jump Guardian already. I should probably scan him. He's a Guardian, but just, this Guardian stole my space jump boots, so now he can jump really high. I am playing the sequel to the Lord's game, which is also the Lord's game, and then this game also had a sequel, which is also the Lord's game. This is Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, specifically the Wii version. Jump Guardian, space jump powered warrior Ing, powerful metamorph with enhanced jump abilities, able to generate energy, shockwaves, and force fields. Let's see what else we got. This warrior Ing has absorbed the power of the space jump boots. It can leap incredible distances and heights. Like I said, it's just a warrior Ing, but it can jump. Which I think is an awesome take on like a new formula for bosses in this game. Inverted control's still going pretty well. I have an occasional mishap with them, but it just feels more natural. Right. I'm still getting used to strafing with the A button. Shooting and like jumping, no problem. Almost there. Take a seat, buddy. And give me my boots. Yay, boot! Time for some more farming. Watch this. She's so cool. All right. Let's see. Like I said, I don't know this game as well, so I gotta figure out which way to go here. I don't think either of these are a bad option, considering... Yeah, this is just my way back to the portal. Don't need that. Right, and there's nothing special, no pickups in here for me to get. The other door I can't open yet. This is the way. And the other door I can't open yet either, actually, so this is the way. This is our Dark Aegon Temple right here, that we need 3 keys to enter. You kind of find them as you go. Don't be surprised if I just miss one as I'm moving along here, but I shouldn't. This is another good example of how these two worlds don't always mirror. Like, you see there's just a missing door over there. Not the case otherwise here. Dark Torvus is where you really start to see that. See what I mean? What a brilliant place. Like, that is essentially like hiding my house keys, like, in plain sight on my front porch. Like, so now we need two. Can I get through this? I don't think so. Nope. Hell yeah. Okay, so... yeah, so we can't do that yet, because the other... oh yeah, that's the interest of the temple, duh. Okay, so we go back for now. Like I said, I do not have this game memorized as much. I'm familiar with everything as it's happening, but in the moment, I do not always remember. Oop, accidentally jumped. I zigged when I should have zagged there. And I'm pretty low on health. Alright, we need to... yeah, we can't do that yet. So, literally, we just go back to the portal. That's it. We head back to the light world. Got what we came here for now. Should help me out quite a bit. Yes. Jeez, die already. There we go. All right. Couple more. Here we go. And of course, we opened that yesterday. Die. Die. Or yesterday? What? We didn't open that. We opened it Sunday. Time? I've lost my mind. Dimensional flux. This is a thing, but not yet, of course, because we don't have the boost ball yet. I'm legally blind. Okay. Okay. So that's our mining plaza. Actually, really should have just gone that way, now that I think about it, but hey, whatever. Here we are. It's a save station. And the game does lead you this way. It literally zooms in on the door and says, hey, go through here. Actually, I can open that translator now. Like I said, this game's pretty linear. Like, it's really good at, you know, telling you where to go and whatnot. Just by simply... Hold on. Just by simply locking the right doors. Like, you know, we went through here already, but we didn't have the translator yet. Like, as soon as you get back, that's staring you in the face. Now, it wasn't linear for me back in the day, because I got lost all the time, but... I was just about to say I was a much stupider person then, but no, I'm still pretty stupid now. Just not as stupid with video games anymore. Everything else, yeah. Come on, Samus. I know you got more oomph in you than that. You're the world's coolest bounty hunter. Alright, so we go back to Mining Station A, or Mining Plaza A, and then things get a little interesting here. One of my favorite sequences of the game comes up, I believe, very soon. Gotta keep an eye out for scannable lores and whatnot, too. So we want to read as many of those as we can on this playthrough. Already got that. I think I did. Did I? I don't know. Let's find out. Take no chances. If we want to 100% this game, we're not taking chances. Yeah, we did. Good. I thought I came through there already. If you guys ever need any platforming tips, give me a call. I'm very good at it. Alright. This way we could not go before. We already scanned this dude. Aha! We have discovered a lore. A Luminoth lore. By the time we detected the stellar object as it streaked towards our world, it was too late to stop it. We fired numerous weapons at it in a vain attempt to alter its trajectory. Nothing worked. Our efforts placed a great strain on the energy controllers and weakened Aether. All we could do as the object drew closer was take shelter and wait. We gathered stores of food and water, reinforced the shielding on our dwellings, and spent the last hours in peace. Sounds a lot like Metroid Prime 1, doesn't it? Where a group of mystical creatures just saw some sort of gigantic thing floating towards their planet, and the next thing you knew, they were extinct. Except in this case, there's still like 20 of them alive or something like that. Ba-boom! What do we have here, ladies and gentlemen? Radioactive material. Scans indicate the presence of... Phazon. Those pirates are still on their Phazon kick, ladies and gentlemen. This is a fun little area here. Hey, Fod Monster, what's up? Yeah, no, it is an absolute banger, that poster. That is, I mean, all three of them are bangers back there, but I got the Metroid one and the Paper Mario one at a, game convention, RetroCon in Philly last year. And I'm just like, I need both of these in my life. Need them. They would make elite stream background content. Especially for the day when I started streaming from the couch, which, as you can tell, that day has come occasionally. And of course, we got the ultimate life form in the middle here. Nice, nice, good picks. Very good picks. I forget what mine was. I didn't get that good of a deal. I think it was, each one was $5, but well worth it for me. Very much worth it. This room gets fun later when we have the spider ball. Not much we can do here right now. Pervious to my weaponry. Eventually we get to play with some cannons in this game, folks. This is where it gets fun. That's a door we can't open. So, what do? We find the weakness in the floor, and we blow it up. And then we crawl through whatever this tunnel is made out of. It's got a metal door in it somehow, and this is one of my favorite sequences in the game. I love just little cutscenes like this, where it's just like, ooh, they're like right above me, and like I'm right below them and they don't know it. I love shit like that in games. And there they go into a portal. Oh, I'm pinballing around in there. Oh, hold on. I almost forgot something. Me. Like I said, I don't know this game as well. I still know it. That's valid, Fod. That's very valid. There's a lot of things cheap here. I wouldn't say everything, but decent amount of stuff. Apparently not retro video game posters. I got a pretty cool little piece of art right behind my main monitor I use too. It is the, you can find it on Etsy. It's the Paper Mario 64 map. It's pretty sick. Top of the morning. There's one dude up there somewhere, yep. See what we got here. Planet Dark Aether. Trans-dimensional duplicate of planet Aether. Can't determine origin of Aether's dark twin. Contains high levels of phazon ore. Native bioforms attack on sight. Oh, is that it? Yeah, okay, so that's it. I love this. It's been so long since I did a playthrough like this on this game. Absolutely love going through the lores and whatnot. And this is Aether. Obscure world in the Dasha system. Planet is unstable due to trans-dimensional flux. Warfare has devastated a good portion of the world's population. Finally, extreme climate shifts have left most of Aether uninhabitable. They've been going through it. Nope, got some lores here probably or something. Space pirate lore? Yep. This is a busy room. Intelligence reports on the I can't pronounce words. Population of Aether are in error. This planet is not at peace, nor are the inhabitants docile. Evidence of a Class 4 conflict is present here, though hostilities are at a minimal level now. Our territory has suffered several raids by a strange type of shadowy creature. These raids have caused considerable damage, and we have requested more combat troops in response.
Recording to logbook.
Science teams detected the presence of phazon in the Dasha system. Whoop, I didn't mean to do that. Wrong button. 4 cycles ago. High Command authorized the deployment of our team shortly thereafter. Our orders are to establish a base on planet Aether and evaluate local phazon resources. Because this world lies on the periphery of Galactic Federation territory, we are following stealth protocols at the highest level. A cadre, I think is the word, I don't know, of elite commandos has been dispatched to provide security for our force as well. This operation is now underway. So this is them just getting here and starting to figure out what the hell's going on and whatnot. All that fun stuff. The rift portal has been opened. The artifact weapon, dubbed the Dark Beam by Science Team, provides the energy needed to open the portal. Although for a limited time, we've sent expeditions through the portal, and they have returned with incredible news. The portal leads to a parallel version of Aether. This Dark Aether, wonder where they got that name from, has suffered a global calamity, turning it into a toxic wasteland. It is the homeworld of the shadowy creatures who have been raiding our base for the last cycle. Most importantly, it is the prime location of phazon in this sector. Extraction plans are being prepared. We will not be denied. A pretty cool cutscene after this, I believe. As well, once I finish scanning these. A spatial anomaly has been found within our base. We believe this rift in space-time leads to a parallel dimension of some type, but have been unable to interact with it thus far. A strange artifact was found near the anomaly as well. It may be a weapon or generator of some kind. Perhaps it is the key to accessing the anomaly. High Command is eager for reports on the relic. Excuse me. A new weapon for our arsenal is always welcome. Alright, any more lores around here? At least one more. Okay. I think just one. Okay, one more lore, and we're going up to a pretty cool cutscene. Phazon extraction raids are underway on Dark Aether. The toxicity of the atmosphere has taken a toll on our workforce, as have the hostile natives of that world. Science Team is preparing survival gear to protect our work teams, and we have increased our security presence in extraction areas. Fortunately, High Command is sending more troops and supplies. Our troops and resources are spread dangerously thin, and this mission cannot fail. Okay. Rift portal. Elevator. Top of the morning. Oh, y'all see that whiff? It straight up shot the wall. Yay, I can leave now. What do you have to say about that, huh? Goodbye. Nothing up here. Nope. Okay. Y'all ready? Here we go. That's it. That's all it was. But, you know, can we scan that? Yeah, I can. In Metroid, the cutscenes don't need to be longer than 5 seconds to be cool as hell. Another disaster. The transport bringing our reinforcements and supplies has been shot down. It was engaged in orbit by a Federation vessel, which has landed near the alien temple. It's only a matter of time before the Marines attack. Survivors from our ship have made their way to our base. Here, we shall make only a matter of time, or some whatever, before the Marines attack. Survivors from our ship have made their way to our base. Here we shall make our stand. Another enemy, first the Shadowlings, then the Dark Hunter. So this is a little bit more into their time here. Obviously, that creature you just saw, everyone's familiar with Dark Samus at this point, but of course they refer to that creature as the Dark Hunter because it looks like the hunter that keeps kicking their ass all the time. And now the Galactic Federation. Perhaps fate will smile upon us before the world itself opens its maw and swallows up. Oh, it's dark. But obviously, this is something we cannot engage with yet, this door. This is a light crystal. We need a beam for that. And we need another beam for that in order to access the ability to get that beam. So we're going to get 2 beam weapons here. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, this game wastes no time in giving you the beam weapons. Because it's honestly one of the core mechanics of the game. It adds to the combat. It can be a little bit of a pain in the ass trying to keep ammo for it sometimes, but hey. I don't think so. Sometimes you can get a little low, but the game's pretty generous in making sure you stay up to date on it. Up to stock or whatever I should say. It appears I have a follower. Give me 1 sec as I carefully navigate. Terrible pun place. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Metroid Prime stream. Happy to have you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you very much. Glad you're entertained by my Metroid content, because I've been on a huge kick with it lately, as well as Star Fox. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Metroid that is apparently unable to enter sleep cycles because it is in a constant state of agitation, which is highly relatable. That's probably the reason why I haven't slept in recent memory. Because I'm always in a slight state of agitation. I blame my job for 90% of that, but that's a different conversation. Let's see. Oh, right, elevator. Ooh, this is one of my favorite little things in the game. I love scanning just like the cool stuff in these worlds. Yeah, no, please, for the love of God, please feel free to blame my job. Yeah, feel free. A lot of things in this world is actually their fault, believe it or not. As a matter of fact, I would blame them for almost every negative thing that's happened in this world. Hell yeah, man, that's what I like to hear. Metroid Prime, in terms of... It's not my favorite game of all time, but in terms of an individual game series, Metroid Prime is my #1. I think Primes 1, 2, and 3 are flawless. And if Metroid Prime 4 actually exists and Nintendo wants to announce the release date anytime soon, I firmly believe that game will be flawless as well. I love this series to death. This was the scan I was talking about, just, you know... Apparently this guy just took a tumble, and now he's being fed upon by, Metroids. Rest in peace. Can I open this? Nope. Now he's really in a state of agitation, jeez. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm getting worried. My most recent theory... let me read this lore quick, then I'll present my theory. The Hunter. This one's about me. Samus Aran, the accursed Hunter, has arrived. The sudden arrival of the Hunter is strange enough, but her actions are stranger still. Oh, this is... we know what this is. She does not seek our destruction, but our Phazon. With each raid, she steals Phazon ore, only killing those who attempt to deny her. What she needs it for, we do not know. Though science teams suspect she requires it to power her new armor suit. Dark in color, it is equipped with strange new weapons. The troops now call her the Dark Hunter. It is a fitting title. So there we go. Yeah, no, that's my theory, my optimistic theory was this game was originally supposed to be like the Donkey Kong Bonanza window game. And then there was a delay, and then I firmly believe they planned on releasing it in September, but then they got word of Hollow Knight Silksong's plans and said, shit, we can't really do that. My optimistic outlook is I think they're going to announce it, as long as it's not a Mario Direct, which we're getting one of those this month for sure. If it's a general direct, I think they'll announce the release date, and I think that release date will be November 6th. That's a little ambitious, and usually they don't have that quick of a turnaround, but they could do it since they've been hyping the game for a while. My realistic expectation, mid-December, similar to what they did with Smash Bros, but could be early next year too. That's my theory on it. And right now, hello, close range thing. But as of now, there's a gut feeling after inhaling an absolute metric ton of copium that makes me think this game is going to be released smack dab in between Pokemon Legends and Kirby Air Riders. But it wouldn't surprise me if it didn't either. This game just can't keep getting delayed, man. Like, this game's in development hell. Like, the Silksong meme was born and died in between the Metroid Prime 4 saga. And everybody knows how high profile that saga was. So imagine that, but longer. Still need to replay 3, but yeah, no, all 3 have a special place in my heart. I actually have 3 above 2 on my tier list because strictly because the game keeps track of your stats, and I am a huge I love numbers. I really hope Prime 4 does that, where like keeps tracks of the enemies you kill, the shots you fire, all that fun stuff. Let's see. I believe I remember how to do this. That One Punch Season 3 is going to be good. Honestly, I am not... I think I scan this first? Yes. There we go. I am not familiar with One Punch. Alright, so we need to make a path. And obviously we come back here at some point, because as you can see, there's a super missile door up there. Alright, so... 1? Oh wait, no, it's this one. That's the down one. Yep. It's 2. Nope, wrong. There we go. Here, wait, hold on. Wait, nope, I'm screwing it. I'm screwing it. I am screwing it. I need to do... Nope, nope, nope. Don't mind me. I'm having an episode. Terrible Pun Place, thank you so much for the subscription as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. Enjoy those Paper Mario themed emotes, which, in addition to other things, I've been wanting to add to those as well. That way I can move some more to a couple of them to the free tier as well. Just, you know, life is life, you know, folks? Things just keep getting in the way, but new art coming soon, of that I promise you. Oh, look, another one of these charming looking, you know, holes of some kind. I'm pretty sure there's a power-up in here. Oh, hell yeah. Nice, nice. You're a streamer too. I'll have to give you once I'm done streaming here, I'll have to give you a follow. Absolutely. Let's see. Wherever this power-up is, I believe I am missing it. I think there's one here. I could be wrong. There might not be. But then again, what's the point of this up here if there isn't one? Ow. My TV's also not loud enough to hear the telltale hum of an expansion. I don't hear one, actually. What's the point of this room, then? Interesting. Come on. There we go. Yep, no clue. Oh, we'll keep that room in mind for later if we're short on 100%. I gotta get back to the point where I know this game almost as well as I know Prime 1. It's an absolute travesty, but hey, as we get older, we can't game as much. Such is life. Security breach. The Dark Hunter teleports into the base at will. Our security has proven next to useless against her. Her latest raid was disastrous. Not only did we lose more Phazon to her, but she also crippled the stealth field generator with her strange new weapons. We are exposed. Until the replacement generator arrives, we will be vulnerable to scans and detection. Our presence here is still minimal. Should the Federation find us, we will be unable to defend our position. Fortunately, Aether is on the fringe of Federation space. With luck, we will have a stealth field back in effect before being detected. Thank you very much, Mr. Fod Monster. Enjoy your lurk. Happy to see you as always. I'll be tuning back into your streams one of these days too. It's just the past 2 streams you did, I tried, but just I've been so busy. But once again, such is life. Man, exactly. Yay being old, exactly. Exactly. Yay being old. Best example of that is like I used to be like button mashing because like I switched them now, like I got this now, but I used to do this all the time and my hand would cramp sometimes, but I could keep going nonstop. This one, like now I'm 30 now. Now just from moving like this too much, like my wrist like tightens up. Like I am getting too old for this stuff. Like I cannot stress it enough. Once you turn 30, it's all downhill from there, folks. Oh, you'll be back in 20. You're gonna go hit yourself. Oh no, don't do that. We love you, Fod. We all love Fod Monster. I'll go. Instead, I will go hate myself because my wrist hurts already and I'm only 40-ish minutes into this stream. We're getting too old, folks. We might be cooked. Oh, right. Yeah. That's the way through. Brimstone. No? Oh, no, that's the missile one. Yeah. Have I played this game before? $35? Yeah, no, that's, it's just something about... It's like the mental aspect of turning 32, like... Like, I've noticed a shift... Ooh, epic moment coming up here. I noticed a shift as soon as I turned 25, like, things that used to not hurt me started to hurt me, or, like, cause me aches and pains and whatnot. And yeah, just, especially the past, like, 2-3 years, like, it does not... It does not take much for this lower back to flare up. Like, just sitting on this couch, leaning forward a little bit, my back is sore. I fell apart at 24. Hey, there's Kid Nitro with the positivity. That's what we like to see. Pod Monster's just immediately like, no. No, absolutely not. We will not think positively. Absolutely not. Anyway. Let's make it even darker in here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make it even darker. Get ready for some hardcore aura farming from both sides here, ladies and gentlemen. Watch this. Watch this. This is gonna be raw as hell. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at this. And then you point the gun out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, she's so cool. She's so cool. I just can't. She's so cool. Ba-boom! Our first duel with our dark doppelganger. A new creature's entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Phazon-powered entity. Scans indicate the presence of Phazon and your genetic material within this entity. She wears a version of the Various suit, altered and augmented by the Phazon within her. Primary weapons include the missile launcher and a scattershot variant of the power beam. Boost and jump abilities are superior to yours. The ability to generate Phazon shield energy shields is also present. So, let y'all in on a little secret for anyone who doesn't know the exact plot of this game. That thing you saw at the end of and that's mainly the reason I want to try to 100%, so we can get the cool cutscenes at the end. Even though most people have seen them, of course, and they are very short. The cutscene we saw at the end of Metroid Prime 1, man, this is easy on this difficulty. I did normal difficulty just so I could focus on story, but yeah, no, I'm kind of cooking her. This is the entity you saw, of course, emerge out of Metroid Prime after we defeated her in the first game. I think I have to time this right. Yeah. Hello? Whoa, 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 God, I got deeked. I got deeked. Go get in the gym, Dark Samus. Oh, for sure, Max. Always. She's the second coolest, close second coolest, fictional character to ever exist, only behind Shadow the Hedgehog. Just peak coolness. And yeah, no, that's, I mean, Samus has always been cool, but Dread, they really leaned into it. Like, that first boss, I don't remember what the first boss in that game was called, but when she, like, jumps through the tail as it's trying to grab you, and she just, like, lands like this as it explodes behind her, peak fiction. Peak fiction. Alright, there's an elevator that just dropped somewhere. I think it was right in front of us? Yes. Oh, Shadow's very beyond cool. Yay, Dark Beam. Yeah, Shadow is legitimately the coolest, and I'm glad 2024 made people realize that again. We got our Dark Beam, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Aha! I wouldn't have expected one to be in here. Sneaky, sneaky. Shadow War. The local war has escalated in intensity. The Shadowlings from Dark Aether have launched an offensive. The assault seems focused on a central network of buildings atop a mountain. A base, perhaps. Strangely, this attack coincides with a rise in planetary instability. Perhaps these shadow creatures are using a new weapon system. The Shadowlings must believe us to be foes, for they have hit our base numerous times as well. We are holding, but attrition is taking its toll on our troops and our resources. Reinforcements are en route. We can only wait and defend what is ours. Sneaky one there. Like I said, we're trying to get every single one of these we possibly can. Oh yeah, that's right. So that's the... We didn't need the light beam. The dark beam interacts with these, vice versa. Yeah. Right. Ignore me. You'd think I hadn't played this game before. Got that one, yep. And this... will allow us to enter the Dark World once again. So you can see there's one of our temple keys up there. A lot of dead things here. Subject took... That's a very common theme in this game. There's just... You know, you'll get a couple of them here and there. In Primes 1 or 3, you're just surrounded by dead bodies in this game. And you need to be careful because you need to scan some of them for lures. So you really got to keep an eye out for the dead bodies in this game. Organ failure, damn. Tough scene. Whew. Spine was shattered after high velocity impact. The attack crippled the subject, leaving it to further attacks and ultimately termination. Tragic. Alright, so we need to go somewhere. We can actually... we can go two ways, technically. I think we only have access to one at the moment. Nope, nope, that's not the door. I think I can do something like this. Yep, that's it. That's the money shot. We got it. Oh, I think I have to... Do I have to do it with this one too? Or can I make that jump? I guess we'll find out. I think I can make that, actually. Yeah, duh. I'm only the world's coolest bounty hunter. Of course I can make that jump. Yeah, not worth going after these things with a dark beam, that's for sure. Was undergoing parasitic fusion when its heart failured. Massive biosystem shock led to the termination of subject and parasite. Damn. This world really ups the ante. Like, this game really ups the ante in terms of, like, I mean, I guess it's the same in Prime 1. You just find out through less, you know, graphic means. Like, you know, you find out through the lore just how devastated the Chozo were. But, like, you straight up just see the dead bodies and are constantly able to scan and figure out how these people died. Like, that's crazy. Like, there's another one. How did this one die? Subject's chest armor was compromised by multiple high-energy strikes, then penetrated by a piercing weapon, terminating subject's life signs. And they don't sugarcoat it. They're very graphic about it. I need to move that down somehow. Correct? Yep, there it is. A safe station. Ironically, that seems like a good point for my midstream break here. Give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna use the bathroom quick. And then fold laundry for like 2 minutes. And then I'll be right back. There we go. All right, we're back. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, damn fourth Chaos Emerald. That's what I like to see. I saw that one before I walked out. Let me see here. Oh boy, I wish I could see from here. The other two might have been during the ad breaks. So I'm gonna give y'all one of each on the house.
That lets you do that, Star Fox.
Just in case. All right, lock in. Let's do it. We have saved. Another dead body in front of us. Common theme in this game, like I said. No, that was the same cause of death. Tragic. Another one of these attractive, not attractive looking holes. Obviously I meant not attractive by saying attractive, but I didn't really give off that impression on the way I said the word attractive, did I? Let's see. Yeah, no, that's, I don't think there's anything down there we can get. There might be. I don't know. So that's this one I do not know off the top of the head. Wood. Wood.
Recording to logbook.
Oh yeah, here's a cool little room with, once again, more dead bodies. Not a lot of coverage here in terms of the crystals. Oh yeah, there's one over there, never mind. Subject was caught in a phazon explosion. The force of the explosion breached its armor, leaving it exposed to phazon radiation in the toxic atmosphere of dark aether. It didn't live long after that. Honest to God, if I was more of a YouTube-focused content guy, mostly what I upload on there is my VODs and, my, you know, if I do, like, occasional playthroughs, or I'll do, like, my unboxings, stuff like that, you know? Like, but if I was more of a dedicated, like, YouTube content person, I would, like, right now an idea just popped into my head, just analyzing every single, like, dead body scan in this game and putting them on a tier list based on how gruesome they are.
Recording to logbook.
I don't know why I scanned that instead of this. That's one down. So we gotta find 3 of those. I think one is on the bottom floor there. I probably missed it. But we have to go back down there anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, no, that's the thing. That's the thing, because there's so many dead bodies in this game. It would take forever. Look, there's another one. Is that two? No, that's one more. Subject has numerous fatal wounds in the back, all from space pirate weaponry. Such termination is often the punishment for cowardice among space pirate commando. That's kind of brutal, just like the mental implications of that one. Like, he just straight up, you know, got shot in the back by his comrades for being a coward. And I mean, this world is pretty terrifying here, so it's pretty valid to get scared if you're in it, you know? Yeah, that's a Prime 2 is like borderline a horror game compared to the other two. Like, there's like the occasional moment in Prime 1, like maybe when like the space pirate base in Phendrana goes dark, or the first time you see the Chozo ghosts. But this game is straight up a horror game through and through, more or less. Like, technically, Talon 4 was a graveyard too, but you don't see it as much. Like, this game, there are just dead bodies everywhere. Like, within the first 5 minutes of the game, and as I was, like, drooling about how awesome the intro to this game is, like, that just sets the tone. Like the third or fourth room you walk in, you see 5 Federation troopers hanging from the ceiling, being consumed. That's raw as hell. Alright, where's this last one at? Is that it? That's it. Then in Prime 3, I'd say they lightened it up a little bit. I mean, it's still dark, and, you know, you have to watch the other hunters die and whatnot, which is kind of depressing. But, like, you're not surrounded by dead bodies the entire time. And there's actual, like, interaction and dialogue, which kind of lightens the mood a little bit. Luckily, we'll be playing through that as well. I believe this is an important room that we have to be in eventually. Is this the one that has... I think it's this one, where there might be one of those caches underground, or under the... Oh, no, it's not this one. Okay. Oh, I'm thinking of Torvis. There's no water here. Yeah. Room looks familiar. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. Nothing in here, just Phazon in this tank. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. A little kick in the pants there. No, maybe it's this room. It might be this room. I have no idea. All I know is we're not going in there right now. Check out these little dudes.
Recording to logbook.
Night Barb. Native to Dark Aether. Let's see, we need to get up there. I believe, yep, that's what I'm looking for. See how long it takes me to hit it. Hey, there we go, second try. Not bad. That was a bad idea. Alright, let's do this properly. No shortcuts. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ring ring, hello. There it is. Am I blind? How did I not see that? Yeah, it was a bad idea. Let's do something about them, shall we? One of my favorite things to do, I know it's like again, if I were speedrunning this, which I'll probably try to get into eventually, I kind of casually do that for Prime 1 already. Like, I would absolutely turn on the, I would turn off this setting, the, free aim while you're locked on. But for a casual playthrough, it just feels so much more immersive. It just feels right. I've always maintained that the best way... There's our light beam. And another dead body. the best way to play these games is on the Wii. It's like remastered introduced the dual sticks, but as far as I'm concerned, this was my right stick back in the day. It's just a more immersive version of it. It's just super cool to have this trilogy. I love it. Mark my words, if Prime 4 exists and they actually ever give us a release date, I will unbox that. It's the Steelbook Collector's Edition. The only thing I don't have is the sleeve that goes over it. That could have ended up anywhere, probably in the garbage. But all the contents inside of it, they're all there. The little art book thingy, everything. It's all there. So that'll be a fun one. But that would require Prime 4 to exist. Maybe next Friday, according to the rumors. Subject Luminoth has been dead for 1.2 decacycles. Target shows signs of phazon radiation poisoning and extreme exposure to dark aether's atmosphere. All gear and weapons have been removed from the target. I can tell. Dude looks exposed. Sorry, just had to check something there. Still trying to perfect this setup over here. Okay. So we have a light beam now. We have a light and a dark beam. So, just using simple logic, what you want to do here, of course, is now follow the light beam doors. Can energize those things now. Oh, do I need the light beam? I guess I do. Alright, so correct me. I think there's a... No, I'm thinking of a different room. Yeah, I'm thinking of a different room. Nice, nice, very nice. Yeah, no, I did not get rid of any of my stuff from my childhood. It's all staring me in the face at the wall right over there. Plus all the things I have added since. There's that. Which, we can get, and I just didn't grab before. Ignore me. Yeah, I had, up until, it might have been a year ago at this point, because time flies. I had two Wiis. I have the one I'm using right now. This one is not compatible with GameCube games. And there's one behind me on the shelf. You can probably see like a corner of it. Diddy Kong and Shadow are probably hanging off of it. There's a Wii sitting on that shelf, but it stopped working on me about a year ago. Or actually, no, it would have been longer, because I call it the circle of life. When I get one thing that stops working on me, or I fix one thing that stopped working on me, checking something here. I think it's the light version that I'm looking for. If something else immediately needs to break, my GameCube didn't work for the longest time, so all I had was that Wii to play GameCube games. We fixed it. That's not what I wanted to do. We fixed it, and there's our third key, by the way. Like I said, you kind of just walk into them for the most part. Then that Wii stopped working as soon as I got the GameCube fixed. Amazing. Alright. This doesn't look like a trap. Oh, look. It's a trap. I'm still doubled up on two consoles, though. I got my OG N64, and I got the fantastic red one, sitting also on the shelf behind me. And I have two Super Nintendos, one of which also, actually, no, that one of those stopped working on me, too. Let's light beam these fuckers. But yes, I'm still doubled up on the N64 with the watermelon red and the OG. But my Super Nintendo, thank God I got the other one, is essentially a gift. Because the other one stopped working. Excuse me, that's not... I was trying to shoot a storage thing, buddy. Very nice, very nice. My girlfriend, ironically, has the only home console that I do not own. Unless you consider the Virtual. I guess the Virtual Boy technically is a home console. I don't own that. And that would be the Wii U. I don't own a Wii U. Which leaves me with no access to only one Nintendo console. And that is the, that's the 3DS. I don't own a 3DS. I was very out of Nintendo in that era. Like the 2010s. That was when I was in my, you know, Call of Duty, GTA, NBA 2K era, you know. Alright, we can now enter the temple, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, with my GameCube collection that I have, and how much hours I put into that, if you told me the instant I got a Retro Tink, God bless this thing by the way, I love it, I would mostly be spending my time on the Wii and the N64 first, and N64 is my favorite console of all time, but the GameCube was the one that got the hours. Just, yeah, like the amount of games, like I thought for sure I'd be doing like a revisit on there or something, but no. It's just been Star Fox 64 and the Prime series. Which, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, no, I wouldn't say COD is even a guilty pleasure, because, like, I don't like what COD has become, more or less. It's kind of just like an extension of Fortnite, and I hate Fortnite. COD back in the day was peak. That run they had from the Modern Warfare series to Black Ops 1 and 2 is absolutely generational. And GTA 4 was a banger too, I will say. Alright, now we gotta figure out a way out of here. Running out of ammo here, jeez. Yeah, and honestly, I have nothing but love for the 3DS too. It's just I wasn't playing Nintendo games at the time. I want one so bad, especially with my DS being on its last leg. I really want one. Because it would let me, of course, play DS games too. Those dead bodies I haven't scanned? No, I did scan those, okay. I thought we were here before. Oh yeah, we were definitely here before, duh. So where's my exit? I guess that. Yeah, that's it. There's so many bangers I want to play on the 3DS. Metroid, Metroid 2 remake. Link Between Worlds. Pokemon Gen 3 remakes. Honestly, Smash Bros. For DS or 3DS is kind of a banger because it has that mode that's like Kirby Air Ride City Trial. Yeah, I gotta give that its fair praise. A missile station, I believe. Smash Run, yeah, that's it. Smash Run. That's I believe, yeah, that's it. Yeah, Smash Run. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah. I guess I should make it of note that I am a huge Kirby Air Ride person, and I had been saying for years upon years that not making a Kirby Air Riders sequel, because City Trial is essentially Battle Royale before it became popular, just in a, you know, more of a unfinished state. All they had to do was just like refinish that game a little, and it would age like wine. So like during that Switch 2 Direct, when they showed that, that was the biggest I told you so moment that I had. I'm just like, y'all have been listening to me rant about this for years, and it's finally real. We are getting a Kirby Air Ride sequel. Still doesn't feel real. So we still can't go over that way. I believe that requires Spider Ball. And then, of course, I'm a big Metroid guy. So yeah, no, I expect to... If they give me Metroid Prime 4 in November, along with Kirby Air Riders, that will be the best month of my life. Those are two of my top 5 games on the GameCube. We will pause everything for like 2 months, just strictly stream those games. Yeah, no, that's like I said, it's just one of those games. Like I kept telling people, it's like Nintendo should just remake this. Like it would age like wine. Like everyone loves battle royales and like going around and getting random pickups and whatnot. It's like what gaming is now for a lot of people. Like it would, if they really leaned into it, it would sell like crazy. I think Sakurai is keeping it in its traditional form, which I appreciate, because that's what I wanted. We got loose Metroids, don't we? Yep. Metroids! First Metroid encounter of the game. Talon Metroid, energy craving parasite. Space pirates harvest and enslave Metroids for use in their operations. The Talon Metroid will latch onto prey with powerful pincers, then proceed to drain its life energy. This causes the creature to grow in size and mass. The creatures are vulnerable to the chilling effect of dark energy and can be detached by entering Morph Ball mode and deploying a bomb. I have been latched upon. Yeah, no, Kirby City Trials changed lives. Like, oh my goodness. Fucking die? Jeez. Yeah, City Trial changed lives. Legitimately changed lives. Sakurai is king. Like, that's the thing. I've never been... Well, I've been a Smash guy. Smash Melee kind of changed my life. I got that game, and I'm just like, man... Nintendo has some cool IPs that aren't just Mario, and that's how I became the Metroid, Star Fox, Zelda, everything else nerd that I am today. But I was never into it competitively. I played Melee and Brawl single player, and like I would like re-unlock the characters just for fun and stuff. Like I loved those games. It's just something about Sakurai's formula. Like even though I don't enjoy playing Smash competitively, it's like the checklists, the trophies, the collectibles, just the charm that he puts into his games. It is just... It's unmatched. Like Kirby Air Ride has the same thing, like with the checklist and whatnot. It's just iconic. The man is a legend. Alright. Nice expansion. What are we at with power-ups? As of now, not far, but you know, I feel like I'm getting most of them. We're at 14, okay. Not bad. Okay, I'm running out of Dark Beam ammo. Let's get out of here. Okay, I wanted to do that with Light Beam so I could Potentially, nope, didn't get any. Yep, exactly. And I feel like based on Nintendo's standards, they kind of do. I'm also just wondering, why did I leave? Because I need to be at the Dark Aegon Temple. Why did I leave? Pretty good question. Why did I leave? When I need to be at the Dark Aegon Temple and not the Light Aegon Temple. One of my classic brain farts. But yeah, based on... Oh god, what the... Hello? Oh, I fell. Based on, like, how tight they can be with things, I feel like they really do give him the most freedom out of anybody else. I have no idea why I left. I need to be in Dark Aether. Yeah, there was one thing about Sakurai that really got me. Like, I watched this video, like how he was like explaining like a decision he made in Kirby Air Riders, and it was so simple, but like it's just like, yeah, like he thinks of all the little things. Okay, now I need to get those back up. Don't mind me. Ah! I have been depleted. Is there another one floating around? Yep, there is. It was like something in like the intro of Kirby Air Ride, where it's just like, oh, I'm not gonna put that like little thing there. I think it involved like the Dolby like sound logo or something. He's just like, that just wastes like a player, like 2 seconds of the player's time every time they're loading up the game. And over the course of years, that could take like hours upon their lives when they could just be playing the game for those hours instead. And I'm just like, you are a fucking madman, Sakurai. God bless you. Oh, that's right. It comes up pre-built. Nice. Like, just something so simple. It's just like, why would I waste 2 seconds of the player's lives when they could just be playing the game instead? Where am I going, by the way? I'm doing a... Oh, I remember why. Yeah, I went this way to get the one power up, and I don't need to be going back this way. I need to be going to the command center. Oh, ignore me. I just be out here wasting time. Getting myself turned around, but hey, that'll happen in this game. Again, I do not know it as well as 1. So it's all part of the journey, but again, I want to keep doing these. I want to do hyper mode runs of these on stream eventually. I want to get back to the point where I know all 3 of these games like the back of my hand, not just the first one. Okay, oh boy. I keep this table so close to myself. My legs get sore from being stretched out like that. Alright, I think I did this the last time I played this game too. Like, I immediately got the temple keys and started heading for Light Aether. And I'm just like, wait a minute. What the fuck am I doing? I need to be in Dark Aether. Alright, so the temple is not that way. It's a door we can't go through yet. There is more backtracking built into this game, but do you think I care? No. Oh wait, hold on. We might need to go that way. Hold on. I might have been right. I think I was right. Yeah, because... Yeah, because I can't go that way, so I need to circumvent that and then go back into Dark Aether. Yeah, because there's no way for me to get over. So I was right. Look at that, I was right. Only problem is now I need to get back to the friggin' Oasis to get out of here. Which is only 2 rooms over. I should stop crying about it. Alright. No more horsing around. Let's do this thing. Okay, so... you know... I think I can... Or no, that's definitely not possible, because we need the spider ball. Yeah. Okay, so we need to go this way. Then we need to go this way, and then just basically to the portal. Yeah, that's our path. So through here and to the right. Wait, I could have stayed up there. And if memory serves correctly... Hi there. Personal space, buddy. Personal space. Memory serves correct. I believe... there is... No? Am I thinking of a different room? I know what's significant here. I thought I was dropping down. I could be thinking of a different, like the wrong game for all I know. I thought there was a passageway like this where you drop down and there's like a missile expansion. Let's see. Once again, TV's not loud enough to hear the hum. No, definitely not. There'd be something here to scan if there was. This is the significance, though. We are now in control. We have the cannon. Oh, that's right. There's no lob. It just kind of... I think it's that. That's what I need to hit. No? Okay, well. Oh, you're right there. Goodbye. That's right. The opening. Yep. Alright. I need to blow that up. And that should give me my path. Yes, that's it. Alright. How the hell do I drop this thing? A button. Okay. But that's a lure. Yep.
Recording to logbook.
2 hunters. This is where they realized. Which they must have realized very recently, of course. Another hunter, wearing the traditional colors of Samus Aran, made planetfall today. Horrific as it may sound, there are 2 of them now. We are bracing for a new assault. This dire turn of events may bear some goodwill. One of our scouts in Dark Aether saw a curious encounter. The Dark Hunter attacked the one in clad as Samus near a Phazon site. Perhaps they are not allies, but foes. Perhaps we can forge an alliance with the Dark Hunter in exchange... In exchange what? Phazon for the head of our common enemy. Good luck with that. Alright. So that is our first beam upgrade, which is... Beam ammo is important in this game. Very, very important, of course, so that's always huge. And a dead body. And a more important dead body than your typical dead body. This is J. Stull's Testament, which is more than just a lore entry. This is required for beating the game. My journey comes to an end. The thrice cursed Ing prepared an ambush of singular cunning in the mining station. They caught me in it like a neophyte fresh from the training halls. I have sent 5 score of their number to whatever foul pit they call afterlife, but in vain. My life is extinguished. Salute, brother. You will be avenged. So, I believe we use like the X-ray visor or something, or the Echo visor. We can see something here. But we need to be in the Dark Aether version of this room in order to get said power up. Or collectible, I should say. It's not really a power-up. Yep, so we just make the left, go through the portal. I don't know if there's any collectibles I can get while I'm here. I mean, possibly. Although I'm pretty sure that's blocked off right now. I don't think I can fully explore that. Yeah, that's Spider Ball required room. Yeah, so we're not going there yet. I feel like I can picture that room in my head. I believe I know which one it is. That is the correct door. I'm legally blind. Wow, War Wasp's my favorite. Got a fight coming up, so let's make sure we are ready. Can I do anything with that room? I don't know. It's a quick little detour. We might even be able to go that way. As a matter of fact, it is the way we're going, so yeah, we might be able to go that way. That is the way we're going. That is the way we have to go. Okay. So that door would be above me. Take some damage here, jeez. That's a safe station. Okay. I was hoping it was a missile expansion or something. Remember as much about this game as I thought, jeez. Hopefully I'm a little better off with Prime 3. Okay. Nope, can't scan that. They just got a clone of him, essentially. Let me see. Which door is it? It is that one across. Good. Alright, let's do this. Yep. Let's lock it in. Let's do it. Oh yeah, that looks real nice, doesn't it? Aura farming. As she should. So what if, instead of having you fight one worm, we had you fight 3 worms? And they were all really, really big. Yeah. Terrifying, isn't it? Okay. Among Us? What? I mean Amorbus? What? I should be shot. I succumbed to the brain rot. I succumbed to the brain rot a long time ago. Gigantic tunneling guardians. Avoid target as it enters and leaves the earth. Look for disturbances in the ground. Target cannot survive for long if its outer shell is cracked. Okay. Right, okay, so... Let me scan it again. Oh, Dark Amorbus, okay. Targets gain armor, beam weapon, and regenerative power when fused to Dark Spear. Weak spot within mouth detected. Concussive force will deliver heavy damage to it. Concussive force, you say? Ow. That was concussive force. Heat me up. Okay. Alright, y'all are gonna do that stupid attack, yeah. Ow. Good thing the difficulty's low. Ow. Come get some. Back under cover here, that did damage. Is that one like permanently done or something? What the hell? Oh, hi. Come get some. Yeah. I don't know, these worms got some bite to them, all three of them. Okay, let's go around and farm some health here. Oh, I missed the big one, jeez. I believe they get a little quicker with their jumps. Yeah, they do. Oh yeah. Hello. They're gonna do it again. They're gonna get spinny with it. Uh-oh. They switched directions. Okay, keep that shit to yourself. GG's Among Us. Among Us stream. Oh boy. I think there's a lot of things that would happen before. I never liked Among Us, like, during that craze. Like, I played it a couple times. But, like, I hate lying. Like, it gives me, like, even though it's in, like, a game sense, like, I can't do it. Like, I just get, like, nervous whenever... I hate lying to people. And I'm also objectively very bad at it. Like... I get annoyed with it after a while, and they're just like, oh, come on, it's you. And I'm just like, no, it's not. And, like, I would come up with... Like, even when I was killing it the couple times when I played, it's just like, oh, they had no idea. I'm just like, fuck this shit, it's me. It's me. I'm the imposter. I am sus. The dark suit. Underrated suit, in my opinion. I'm of the belief that Samus Aran doesn't have many bad suits. I know this one is a bit, you know... up and down in terms of opinions for people. I like it. Like I said, for me, there really isn't a bad Samus Aran suit. This game might have the weakest ones now that I think about it, though. I don't know. Dread suit's cool, Fusion suit's cool. Prime suit's iconic. Pretty much all the OGs are. Gravity suit's iconic. Phazon suit in that game I like. PED suit, man, I don't know. It's solid. It's solid. Yeah, light suit is pretty interesting. It's, if I remember correctly, it's like that full, like, shiny, chrome, essentially, like silver. Yeah, no, that's a pretty good one. We have the power. The last time I played this, I went back to What's-His-Nuts in the, at least I think I did. Like, I didn't go back to the light temple first. Even though the game explicitly tells you to do so, I just didn't. Yeah, see, me, I might be the opposite. Like, for me, Samus, it's always iconic in that orange. I actually really like that, like, reddish, like, gray that's going on in the new one. Assuming they ever, you know, release the game. Yeah, I like when it changes color. It has to be, like, the right color, though, you know? Like, I don't like all the color changes, but I don't know, the gravity suit is just, I love the purple. The purple's awesome. Alright, so we just need to go back to the portal, and yeah. And now we take less damage here. That first run through Aegon was always, like, iconic for me. Like, it's pretty challenging. Like, you cannot leave yourself exposed, or you'll die in a matter of, like, 60 seconds or less. Yeah. Through bottom door. Nice. Rude. Yeah, no, it really is. It's a very, very good color combo. My personal favorite is red and black, which Samus comes very, very close to red and black in, ass cheeks. Yeah, fuck it, I'll scrap. I'll take him down. You don't like that light beam, do you? That's right. Yeah, my favorite is red and black, which is, again, I never really thought about it, but that is Shadow the Hedgehog. Among with other red and black things I tend to like, but I do like a lot of orange color combos too, you know? Orange and purple's a really good one. Yep, so we go that way. Yay, war wasp. That's how you know it's almost bedtime, folks. That's how you know it's almost bedtime. The bigger words, if I stutter, yeah, I get it, but I just stuttered saying the word wasp. Might be cooked, gang. See, that would be the door directly across from me. Yep. Fuck y'all. Ah, I'm legally blind. Bad time to be blind. Yeah. Well, hey, no, for me, Linkin Park, which I saw them for the first time live a couple weeks ago, life-changing, of course. I don't think, yeah, no, I don't know if, I don't think we can go that, maybe we can. No, maybe we'll dabble a little before we leave. Yeah, let's see. For me, Linkin Park and Shadow the Hedgehog go together like peanut butter and jelly. Linkin Park was always my jam. I'm so happy they're back. Yeah, this is something we can do. I don't know if it gets me anything right now necessarily. I don't think it does. We'll dabble a little anyway. I still got like 10 minutes. Yeah, this room doesn't truly get fun until you get, I believe, the, yeah. You need the power bomb and the shine spark. See if there's anything in here quick. I don't think. Oh no, that's not where I want to be. This is where I want to be. But it was cool that I... Oh, this is it. Yeah, gotta get you out of my way. Did you die? There we go. Thank you. Yeah, I can go bar for bar with Mike Shinoda on most songs. He's my guy. Mike Shinoda has always been my guy. Chester too, of course. But I'm a big Mike Shinoda guy. Let's see. I don't think there's anything through here other than a door. That would be... This would like be a one-way. Oh, right. Let's scan this.
Recording to logbook.
Beastil's Testament. I can go no further. Here in this reactor, I go to join my fallen mate, Jastil, in final rest. Though I die with honor, a shame falls on my house until the key I seek reaches its destination. May my brothers find my burden, that the way to the Sky Temple will be opened at last. Yeah, let's not fall down there. Let's go back. Because that's where we need to be right now. I don't remember what was through here. Let me see. Yeah, nothing up here. Ah, right. Yeah, it's an elevator door. Yeah. One that I don't think we ever use, actually. There's one in this game that I remember never using. I don't know which one it was. It might be that one. Yeet. All right. Let's go check out the other door, see if there's anything we can do there. Actually, let's return the energy, then we'll check out that door. Because we can just do that on the way back. Sort of. Because you can't actually go through that because it's blocked by a metal caging. Oh. Switch that neck out a little. Alrighty, here we go. No. We have the power. There's our good friend Umos. That's one down, folks. We are 1/3 of the way to saving this planet. see if we can do anything this way. I do not remember. Let's see. Right, yep. Okay, so I need to go around if I want that energy out. Fuck, that's right. Take it slow, take it slow. There we go. Alright, I don't remember how exactly this works. I think it might be a... Yep. Yep. Okay. I remember how it works, because then we want to... Yeah. Okay, I remember. Wait, no, we can't go up that way. Duh, what am I doing? Where is... No, go back, go back. Yeah, okay, so we can't go through this door yet. We can get the energy tank, though. Let's see here. Let's see. Yep, there it is. That's it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah. Alrighty, fellas, that will just about do it for me. At this point, I'm just gonna go find our nearest save spot. I'll probably... Yeah, it's a good spot to leave off. We'll go right up to where Umos is, and then he will give us our little, you know... That's not the right way. Our little talk about, you know, how we're going to the Torvis Bog next and whatnot. So let's take... Wait, nope, that was the right way. I should be shot. Like I said, it's bedtime, folks, and you can tell. I'm losing it. So yeah, plan for the rest of the week, like I said. No usual Saturday stream. I'm tied up all day. I'm going to try for a Sunday night stream this weekend. And of course, we're streaming our usual time tomorrow, 7 p.m. Glad to see some of y'all show up for the Saturday, or the Saturday. I should be shot. For the Wednesday stream as well. Typically, I have pinball on Wednesdays. I have 8 weeks of pinball, then 5 weeks off. So it's not in my usual schedule. It's usually Tuesday, Thursday, of course. But I seem to get a lot of, you know, Wednesday streams usually go well. I wish I could do them more. You know, I always have a lot of my best, like, on-stream conversations about gaming and whatnot, much like today, on Wednesday streams. But hey, the silver ball beckons too, ladies and gentlemen. That's life. But yeah, so tomorrow will be more of this, without a doubt. Tomorrow is 110% more Metroid Prime 2. Sunday stream, if it happens, will probably be Star Fox 64. So I still want to try to do that once a week. Then next week should be a pretty normal schedule, methinks. Tuesday, Thursday. I could possibly do a Wednesday stream too, next week. That is a possibility. So let's see. There's actually some side stuff we can do now. But no, for now, we're just going to save. We'll worry about that on... we'll worry about that on tomorrow. On tomorrow. We will worry about that. Honestly, wasn't sure if I could make that jump. More dead bodies that we've scanned already. Yeah, we're gonna have to backtrack a little here tomorrow. Get some pickups, most likely. I believe that's what's down these ways. But for now, we'll talk to our good friend Umos. Well, we won't talk. Well, we're going to start off tomorrow by talking to him. For now, we're just going to save. I will say my farewells, and then we'll find someone cool to raid. I'm sure there's some cool people streaming tonight. But yeah, so, yeah, shout out to all of you wonderful people. This was a great stream. Shout out to all of you for, you know, showing up, showing out. Shout out to Terrible Pun Plays for... I can't do that yet, can I? Can I? No, so I can't save yet. Okay. Well, on that note, I need to go find another safe spot. Right. I don't want to talk to him yet. Yeah, we're gonna go find another safe spot. But all things aside, shout out to Terrible Pun Plays for the follow and sub. Much appreciated. Shout out to Cess for stopping by, saying hi. Shout out to Nitro Kid stopping by and saying hi. Shout out to Fod for stopping by and saying hi. Y'all are great. It is appreciated always. We'll have some more fun with this game tomorrow. Let's see. I guess what we'll do is... let's, because there's a save station along this way. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go that way and save. I'm familiar with some things that are that way. That's not the door. So, if you're right here, so this will take me down, and this will take me, that seems like a good spot to call it there. Let's, oh, I can't do Violet yet, can I? Oh, nope, that is one I can do, okay. At the time when I was here before, I couldn't do it. Now I can. Okay. And I know exactly how we're going to start. Exactly how we're going to start our stream tomorrow. We're gonna get some pickups, and we're gonna head to Torvis. Perfect. Whew. My neck is relieved, I'll tell you that much. Oh, we're getting too old, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting too old. But, once again, y'all are great, and I will see y'all same time tomorrow. Peace out, my friends. I'm legally blind.